And welcome back to the channel. And on this video, I'm riding the Lyric Graffiti X, and I'm once again roaming the streets and loving every minute of this bike. That's an extremely fast light there. It turns pretty quickly. I just want to pull over right here for a second. Okay, I am just going to be a second. I want to... Whoops, hit my horn accidentally. Okay. I don't know how many times I've done that. Accidentally hit the horn. Is anybody else, any of you out there that own this bike, the Lyric Graffiti X, have you accidentally hit your horn a few times? I swear every time I ride it, I at least hit it once. It's almost inevitable. Maybe it's the gloves, they're a little bit bulkier, you know, and they hit it. But on this video, what I wanted to talk about was distance. And how far you've ridden. What's the farthest you've ever gone on an e-bike in one trip? Like, I mean, you might have a little stop off here and there, but how far have you gone? What's the farthest? For me, it's not really that far, actually. 32 miles is my longest ride, and I think the problem is why I don't go farther is because I don't know how much farther I can go with the batteries, right? And I'm talking when I do distant rides, these are on a bike with where I'm throttling only, right? It's not a pedal ride, it's a throttle ride. So we're talking throttle only, so that's obviously going to use more of your battery. So is anyone else out there doing a throttle only ride? And if you guys do a long ride like that, what's the farthest you've gone on a ride, and did you have any issues with battery, or did you have multiple batteries and swap them out? Or now I'm hoping, and I haven't done a test range test obviously on this bike yet, and it might not be a fair range test right now due to the weather. Right now we're sitting at 50 degrees. It's kind of, well, it's dark clouds around, and we're going to get hit pretty good here again with the rain. We've had lots of rain lately. I mean, it's really come down sometimes, and right now we have a break from it once again. I'm getting my videos in these last several days in between the raindrops, which I'm actually surprised that I'm able to do a ride today. I was fully expecting to do the studio green screen setup today, but I'm taking advantage of every opportunity I get. Not that I'm not going to ride in the rain, I'm just going to ride a little bit less often in the cold and wet. But yeah, as far as distance goes, I'm expecting or hoping, both expecting and hoping for this bike to get me, and I'm expecting to get up to 40 to 50 miles on a charge. And like I say, I haven't done a test yet to see, but yeah, if you ride, like let's say I do a road trip, I'm expecting to ride anywhere from 25, I'm going to say, to 35. Sometimes it might be less than 25, but that's what I would suspect. The 25 would be more if I'm in a bike lane, and the 35 is going to be more if I'm doing a ride in with traffic more or on the road. And so that's what I'm expecting. And I'm hoping to get up to 50 miles. 40 anyway. I think 40 is pretty much a given. I think I'll be able to get that. But riding at 25 to 35, I don't see any reason why I can't get more and get up maybe in the 50-mile range. And like I say, the cooler weather obviously is going to affect that mileage, and you're going to get a little bit less. I'm going to ride through here. So yeah, let me know in the comments a couple of things here. So what's the farthest you've gone on a one ride? We're talking like a 1 day trip or whatever. The farthest you've gone, and a couple other things. What size and voltage was your battery? Or did you use multiple batteries? And what bike were you riding? And was it throttle only? I guess that's a whole bunch of questions, but I'm just curious as to what others are getting out there for mileage. And I don't know if anybody on the Graffiti X has done a range test yet, a true range test. Maybe you're in a warmer climate. You can give us a pretty good idea. And say riding in the 25 to 35 miles per hour, what are you getting? If anyone's done that test, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to know that. And I'm sure a lot of viewers would as well. I'll call it the true range test. Whoops, I hit that horn again. It always happens, it's inevitable. I'm in the bike lane right now as we speak. Looks like they've done some leaf picking up, because some of these bike lanes lately I've been on have been terrible. Completely covered in leaves, and we're talking thick. It looks like this one here's got a little bit of space here for me to ride without riding right in the leaves. A little bit of a hill climb right here. See if we can make it up. I got to remember to turn my turn signal off. I keep doing that too. That and the horn. Oh yeah, look at the leaves here. So it's always dangerous, more dangerous riding with debris, of course, in the bike lane, and especially when the leaves and different things get wet. And also, and I've mentioned this on a recent video too, and these white lines right here are slick even when you don't have a rain situation. But they're especially slick when it's wet out. I feel pretty confident riding this bike, the Lyric Graffiti X, in the bike lane with debris in there a little bit more than I do some other bikes that have weaker tires. I feel confident of these tires that we're going to be fine. I don't want to get a flat tire. Nobody wants to get a flat tire. So I'm riding rather conservative here right now. Another little hill here. Not only do you get leaves, sometimes you get the branches sticking out too that are really low hanging. And that can be especially dangerous at night when you can't see anything. Even with a good headlight, you know, you're not going to see everything. Not as well as in the day. I'm just thankful for the fact that I'm seeing a little bit of sunshine at the moment. It's been a while. I'm going to let that car go. All right. Now there's no bike lane here. This is just straight ride with traffic, and the speed limit, as you can see right to my right here, 25 miles per hour, so it's not fast in here. And I'm just coasting down this hill. If I want to buy a second battery for this bike, first of all, it'd be a lot of weight to carry around if you were carrying it with you. It weighs about 35 pounds, so you have that, and then also you have the cost. So this battery, if you were to buy it on Lyric Cycle's website, is running at $1,599, so it's not cheap. Of course, that's more than some electric bike price for the whole bike. Even at 50 degrees, when you're riding along with a bit of wind, which is up right now, hitting your face, you can feel it. It's cool. Definitely cooler. It's not too bad though. I mean, once you start getting down in the low 40s or in the 30s, then you start to feel it more. I think we're about to get rained on some more here coming. I'll say this again, and I've said it I think on every video I've done since I got this bike. This bike is an absolute pleasure to ride. I just love it. The leaves are still around, but trees are quickly losing them if they haven't already completely lost them around here anyway. They fall off a lot quicker when it's rainy too. The rain and then the wind. It's always windy this time of year, it seems. And if you've ever tried to pick up leaves in your yard, you know what I mean. There's never a day that's not windy when you're trying to pick up leaves that day. Oh, that's another thing that happens a lot is dogs, I'm finding, are not fans of e-bikes. I don't know if it's just my e-bike. I don't think it is, because I see other riders like Russ is right, for example, and he's always has dogs wanting to get at him as well. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much for doing that. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to comment on this video or any others, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. And like I say, if you want to comment on your rides and distant rides and how far you've gone and what kind of bike you have and all that good stuff, let us know that in the comments. Share it with everyone. Thank you very much for doing that. So once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, keep your wheels on the road. See you later.